Hi, I'm L. Robinson, and I want to welcome you to the Motivational Files. We're going to close out the manifestation for the rest of us. Hopefully you're getting some small wins too. I know I am. All right, let's go. All right. Welcome to the final stage. By the way, I'm L. Robinson. I'm the author of How to Sell Life Positive Thoughts for an Effed Up World. Okay, I didn't get the book. But what I wanted to talk about today, since we're doing this manifestation for the rest of us, is the final stage. Okay, yes, I'm going to say the final stage. Very important stuff here. I'm going to start this off by letting you know I have been seeing small wins. If you've been following this, I am quite sure that you are seeing small wins as well. What happens when you get these small wins? Do you just tap yourself on the back and keep it moving? No, that's never the way. You have to always show gratitude, be it to your higher power and or the universe. You have to show gratitude. Yes. There's abundance out there all over the place. Whatever you can hopefully think of, if it exists on this planet, all you need to do is attract it to you. Attract it to yourself. That's all you got to do. You know, and how do you do that? You have to, energy vibrates, you have to vibrate on the same pattern to allow that to come to you. Almost the same way that magnets work. If you're not vibrating on the same principle or the same wavelength, what you're going to find is almost like a magnet. If you put the south pole to the south pole, it's going to push apart. They're never going to come to you. It's never going to happen. However, if you vibrate on the correct frequency, meaning keeping that chain link going north to south, bow, what happened? What happened? They attracted each other. That is the same way things work here. And that's why it's important that you show gratitude, because your high power in your universe know that you are thankful for whatever win they've given you, whether it's big or small. It's always important, because what happens is they give you more of this stuff. You know, as you reach for higher and bigger goals and bigger things and bigger wins, you know, it's easier to come to you. Plus, you've learned how to vibrate at the correct frequency. And it's when we talk about vibrating at the correct frequency, it's always important. I've always got to mention this. You've got to protect your peace. The same way that you found that quiet space, the same way you found the time that you needed to sit down and meditate and or prayer and visualize that thing that you're trying to attract, you have to protect your peace. There are people that's going to see these small wins, and it's not going to make them happy, because they're vibrating at a whole different level, and it's not happening for them. It's definitely not happening for them. And they get a little upset, a little testy. But what they do is they start chipping away at your energy pattern to stop the process. Another thing, and I'm going to make this super brief, another thing is, you know, whether you got a small win, big win, or no win, okay, stop. Why would you stop? If you've even got an inkling that you're starting to vibrate at the correct level, why would you stop? You've got to keep moving forward, okay? You've got to keep on praying, meditating, visualizing, okay? Because the universe doesn't work on your time schedule. It works on its own time schedule, okay? And it also works on that other universal concept of karma. Do you really deserve this? Because if you've done some effed up stuff for the rest of your life, you know, or for the last 10 years of your life, and you haven't, you know, made amends to that, or try to change that karma, what you will find each and every time is the universe is like, or your higher power is like, you got to fix this first before I do anything for you. And that could be what's holding you back from being able to manifest whatever it is that you want. You know, these small wins, I'm not going to tell you, because I don't want that negative energy. I don't want those people to invade my peace. You know, I'm starting to see, you know, little pieces of that come to fruition. And at first I was like, wow. And then I stopped and I was like, you know, let me show gratitude. Let me meditate and show the universe that I'm happy for what it has bestowed upon me. You know, again, we go back to the major concepts of this. Keep a positive mindset. Always important. Find a space that has a peaceful, quiet environment where you can meditate and or pray. Another thing is find time to visualize the thing that you are trying to draw into your circumference. Very, very important that we continually visualize, because reality is basically based on this up here, your mind. Believe it or not, I mean, everything else is just electrical impulses that's coming into your five senses, and your mind is decoding it and saying, okay, this is real. Okay? But if you can visualize something in your mind, and many athletes do this, where they actually sit in these chairs and they basically visualize how they're going to perform, you know, at a future game or an event or whatever. They visualize, and they constantly visualize how they're going to perform, and they visualize themselves taking first place or gaining that ring or gaining that trophy. And what scientists have found is that by them visualizing it, they've actually created it into a reality. The stronger you believe in something, the more real it becomes. Think about all the things that we actually believe in that we have no physical evidence or proof. However, to us, in our mind, it is real. You know, we can look at the power of the universe or higher powers, whatever. We have given it reality. Okay? So always continue the visualization process. You know, I'm very interested, if you've actually followed these last few videos, if manifesting for the rest of us actually works for you. Again, manifestation is a sport for everyone. It's not locked off to a certain group of people or a certain economic group of people or a certain religious group of people. Manifestation is definitely for everyone. And the way that I feel is that we should all give it a try. Again, something that can be gained with very, I guess, very little to lose. Why not give it a try? Why not give it a try? Like I said, I wanted to make this brief. I got to come up with a subject for next week. It's always going to be positive. I'm going to tell you, I'm L. Robinson, the author of the book, Have a Cell Life, Positive Thoughts for an Effed Up World. Go ahead and get that. I'm going to tell you that every time. But I want you guys to keep on manifesting. Again, my goal is to make the world a better place. And one of the ways that I feel that I can do that is if everybody is getting all the things, all their deepest desires, all their dreams, they have no choice but to be happy, and that will just cut off, you know, even a small percentage helps, of the hate, the envy, the jealousy, just the ill will towards your fellow human being, because you're enjoying your life. You're having a cell life, especially if you're able to manifest the things that you want or need. You know. With that being said, I'm L. Robinson. You've been listening to the Motivation Files, and you already know. Love you guys.
You cannot be a believer until you see your old life and the misery thereof and want to change.
You will find true success and happiness if you have only one goal. There really is only one, and that is this: to fulfill the highest, most truthful expression of yourself as a human being. You want to max out your humanity by using your energy to lift yourself up, your family, and the people around you. Theologian Howard Thurman said it best. He said, "Don't ask yourself what the world needs. Ask yourself what makes you come alive, and then go do that. Because what the world needs is people who have come alive."